There's a way you take me up from down and place my feet on solid ground.
Good morning. It is Thursday, December 14th, and it is 8:18 a.m. According to my dashboard, it is 27 degrees out. It is freezing cold. Freezing cold. While my car is warming up, I'll just use this as an opportunity to brief you all on what my day will look like. So I was originally supposed to have 3 clients today. One of them was just withdrawn yesterday. So now I have 2. First of all, I have to close out her paperwork because it was very abrupt. So we didn't really have time to terminate. For those of you who are social workers, you know what terminate means, to terminate a session, a client. And so we really didn't have time to do that. It was very abrupt, so I just have to, although I was able to call the new school she's going to and connect with the clinician there, just to give her a heads up that this client is coming to her school. I'm gonna get going because I don't want to be late. Morning. Morning. Field trip? Okay. So on the agenda for today, as I was telling you all in the car, actually was mistaken. So I actually have 2 students that I am scheduled to see today, and I did mention that one of them was withdrawn from the school yesterday, and so I just have to close out her file. I'm going to meet with the student who came in early this morning talking about, Miss Ushendu, you were supposed to get me yesterday. So the kids actually went on a field trip yesterday, so I was here at the school. I mean, obviously we couldn't have a session, and so, but she's very active in therapy, I should say. So I'm gonna see her in place of the student who I was supposed to see, who has now been withdrawn. And then I have to see another kid this afternoon. And then what else do I have to do? I have to call a parent. Oh, I'm getting a call, guys, 1 second. All right, sorry that you guys are slanted, but I have now completed that note, and so I'm just gonna kind of hang out until my next, actually, I'm gonna get ready for my next client. I'm not gonna see her for another less than 30 minutes. And so what I like to do to prepare before each session, as much as I possibly can, is to go into the client's chart, review their treatment plan, and see where we're at in terms of progressing towards their goals. In between all, so being school-based, I really like, because like I said before, you can make your own schedule, guys. So it's really up to you. At least that's how it works with my agency. You can make your own schedule. So I have my own days that I see students. I choose the days I don't want to see students. I do my documentation on the days I have my sessions. And comment down below, guys, do you do your documentation while you're in the session with the client, or do you do it after the session? Or do you do it like days after the session, right? I was in a training recently and we were learning about collaborative documentation, and that happens when you meet with the client and you do documentation as you're in the session. So I thought that was kind of different and interesting. I don't know, if I was on the receiving end, like the client, I would kind of feel like my therapist wasn't present, because as I'm talking, they're typing. So anyway, I'm the kind of person where I like to do my documentation immediately after the session. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in down below. What I was also gonna say is that in between all of the things you have to do as a school-based social worker, you still have to meet and receive supervision and trainings, team meetings, and stuff like that. So today I just texted my coworker to see if we have a team meeting today because it's typically on this day of the month, but like it's not on the calendar. So that's part of the thing too, is just making sure that I'm on top of everything. Like not only am I addressing and meeting the expectations here on the school-based level, but also on the administrative level, because I just want you guys to know that it is 4 hours later and I have not done one thing I plan to do today. Had a whole situation. I think the kids just like to show off on the days that I'm vlogging because, oh my gosh, I had such a busy day. Had to do a behavior threat assessment because it's just a student made a threat that he was going to do something, and so we had to get I already told you guys earlier, but just all this stuff done, have to do documentation, so it was just the whole thing. Hey guys, so I just want to let you guys know that it's okay if things don't go as planned. My entire day did not go as planned. I'm still working on documentation, and now I've been called to go up to the office again for possibly another crisis. I don't know, so we'll see. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm back. So remember the student I was telling you that got withdrawn from the school, and it was very abrupt and I really didn't have a chance to terminate? So that was actually her. She came back with her mom, and she just wanted to have a final session. So it was very informal, but we just reviewed goals and her progress, and I gave her some tips to continue to maintain her growth, because she has grown since we started meeting. So the call went well, which I'm really glad about, because half of the battle is getting the parent to agree that the child needs services. Now this is actually a student who the principal referred to me. So she wasn't a self-referral. The principal said she needed services. I had to contact the mom. So mom is on board.